executed against us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think you can excuse maybe one or two of those because it's the last game of the year. The Lions have only won 2 games, and they're just kind of throwing everything at you.
Yep.
But at the same time, like you're professional defensive players in the NFL. You're trained on how to stick to your assignment and stay home. And yeah, they just played really undisciplined. They weren't staying home. They were just kind of getting suckered in and biting on all that stuff, which is really concerning. I mean, after the second or third one, it's kind of like, stick to your assignment. Do your 1 of 11th, as Matt LaFleur would say, and get it done. You can't just continue to get fooled over and over and over again during the course of a game and not make any adjustments.
And we see that play not just in the last game of the year that's meaningless. Like, I've seen that touchdown, receiver touchdown throw, just this weekend in a meaningful game. I mean, that's not an inconceivable thing that we might see in the playoffs, right? I mean, that's, we can't let someone free behind us for a 75-yard touchdown pass, regardless of who we're playing. I mean, they were throwing everything at us, but I mean, that's something, that's one, don't let people behind you. I mean, that was concerning.
Yeah, for sure. And it's definitely something I think we would see from coaches, like the 49ers and the Rams, guys like McVay and Shanahan. They're going to throw that kind of stuff at you, and they're going to, they were watching, and they're going to know that if they play the Packers, hey, we can probably get him on a couple of these, which is concerning. So hopefully Joe Barry has got an answer, and these guys can kind of stick to it and prevent those big plays from happening. But yeah, I mean, big plays have been a problem these last 4 or 5 weeks, and to let the Lions, put up 37 against you is concerning.
Regardless of who's playing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Still, yeah. I mean, we've got a couple weeks to hopefully, get back to fundamentals and correct this stuff before we have an actual opponent to prepare for. But man, yeah, not fun to see.
Well, the last issue that I was concerned about that I think goes beyond just playing the Lions, and again, it goes back to special teams, but specifically communication. When we got that ball back, what'd they do? They kicked a field goal at the end of the game. Is that right? Or a touchdown? And we had field goal. We had like 48 seconds left on the clock, and then we had the kickoff after the field goal. And whoever that was, I forget who it was. Amari Rodgers took it out of the end zone and not only wasted time, but lost 6 yards of field position. I mean, that's communication, right? I mean, that our second string coach didn't play. Whoever is responsible for saying, don't freaking take the ball out, needs to say, don't freaking take the ball out. Obviously, It was a meaningless game.
But 1 second. Let me cut you off right there. Yeah, come on. Heck yeah. I mean, but also it's like, how many times has he probably heard that this year? How many times do you need to beat a dead horse before he just doesn't do it anymore? I mean, he's got to understand situational awareness and understand the situation and know, okay, well, if I don't get back to the 25, not only am I costing the team time, with one more possession left in the game with a chance to win it, but also, like you said, field position. I mean, you let that ball go through the back of the end zone. We get the ball to 25. We have an additional 6 or 7 seconds on the clock. That's an entire play that we could run. That's potentially
which is 6 yards closer to the end zone.
That as well. And it's just like, I don't understand how it happened with Ty Montgomery a couple of years ago against the Rams, and it continues to happen every week with Amari Rodgers. And I understand that. I forget the other guy's name that we just picked up, but
Moore.
He's on COVID. Yeah, he's on COVID protocol this week, so we'll have him back for the playoffs probably, hopefully. But you have one job.
Yeah.
One job. You just don't have to do anything.
It sounds like you're blaming Rodgers more than the coaching, and it's probably fair, but and at least Amari's probably not going to be doing it to your point, in the playoffs. But I mean, look, there's got to be some coaching responsibility to that too. And I'm not one to always blame the coach no matter what happens, but don't send the guy out then. Like, just don't have anyone back there. And I know that's not logical either, but I mean, honestly, that was probably the most frustrating part of the entire game. In a game that was meaningless, in a game that we could have, we obviously could afford the loss, but it was just disappointing to see some mistakes made, specifically those 3. Field goal being missed, or PAT, I mean. Some big plays being done against our starters, and then that one was just the most mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, I don't understand. All right, well, before we go, the playoff picture has been set. Eagles, Buccaneers, 49ers, Cowboys, and it'll be Cardinals and the Rams. Of those 3 games, which one are you most excited to watch?
Man, all of them.
That wasn't the question.
All of them. Okay, so I'm the most terrified right now for some reason of the 49ers, so I was very much rooting against them the other night because I think they're the one team with a very good run.
Stop that mindset right now. Let's not even go there. Whoever we play, and we're going to beat the crap out of them, all right? Let's enough with this. I'm afraid to play this team. Let's stop with that. We've saying. We've done that before, and never bodes well. So of those 3 games, which are you the most excited to watch?
I'm excited to watch the Cardinals Rams game because more than likely we're probably going to play one of those 2 teams. Honestly, I think never mind. I think the 49ers beat the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm at 49er game. That's the one I'm most excited to watch. 49ers Cowboys, final answer.
I was going to say the same thing, because the Cowboys just put up, 51 points the other day, and
the Cowboys are the most overrated team in NFL history. And not just the Cowboys in 2021, but the Cowboys for the last however many years. They're always so overrated. Does anyone not realize who they play? I mean, yeah, we get the Lions and the Vikes and the Bears, so maybe we're overrated, but all of their numbers come against 3 other teams in 6 games, so... Yeah.
I mean, you could make that argument against Tom Brady. I mean, he was in the softest division for 15 years. I mean,
100% you could, but the difference is Tom Brady turned him into Super Bowl appearances and Super Bowl wins. It's just, again, you can make that argument for the Packers too this year in particular. Although the Vikings have been tough against us. I think that of the teams I'm least concerned about. I would love to see the Cowboys up in Lambeau.
Well, all right. I'll be tuning into these games, or at least trying, from Mexico. I know you're going to be headed to Florida.
Yeah.
But everybody, thank you for tuning in. Obviously, not a victory Monday today, but I think we're all excited for playoff football to start. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast service. And Chuck, as always, go Pack, go.
Hey, go Pack, go, and enjoy your free weekend.